CRM, which we really did not like. It was too complex and it was too difficult to use, and the integrations we didn't really like, but was Zoho. And so what we've done is we've got a couple of small divisions. So we basically what we have is we have one entity with 5 separate divisions. So 5 different operating names that do various things. And what we're trying to use is Monday.com, and then sort of partition those 5 different divisions within Monday.com. Does that make sense?
Yes. In Monday.com.
So what we're looking for is we're looking for somebody that is extremely skilled with Monday.com. We've already set it up, but we're not familiar with Monday.com, of course, because we haven't used it. But we've set it up and we've sort of started the partition process. So really what we're looking for is somebody that can sort of customize the dashboard a little bit for us, just to make it easier to use, so that when we go in there or somebody in our goes in there, that it's easy to understand and use. And then really what we want to do is we use forms quite a bit. So we previously, through Zoho, we'd use a combination of native Zoho forms as well as Jot form. But in Monday, what we want to do, we've sort of figured out, for the most part, how to use the native Monday.com forms. And so we use those, or we want to use those quite a bit in our workflow. So Sadie's built out the majority of those forms, but she needs a little bit of help in the final pieces of it, just to do a few advanced things. But then what we're really looking for is that can sort of do automated workflows using those forms. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
So what we're looking for is somebody that can do all of those things, and then potentially can also integrate, as an example, the leads, not always, but 95% of the leads, depending on the division. Again, there's 5 divisions. So let's say if we use the first one that we're talking about, let's call it A. In division A, the majority of the leads will be generated initially through Calendly, meaning that we'll have a Calendly calendar, and then when a client fills up that calendar, we want it where those fields, depending on which fields they are, create the lead into the Monday CRM, into that particular section. Does that make sense?
Perfect.
So that's what we're looking for. And then the final integration for now is either going to be to use the native email system inside of Monday to send out drip email campaigns, or if that can't be done, or we don't really like the layout, or we're limited in some capacity, would be to integrate MailChimp. So we have a MailChimp account, but we've never done anything with it. So we actually have the account. We've had it for about 6 months. We've actually been collecting leads through MailChimp, through Calendly, but we've never connected it. So the bottom line is we're trying to find somebody that's a specialist in Monday.com that can integrate Calendly, that can either use the native email platform inside of it or integrate MailChimp, stylize the dashboard, and then help us with the workflow integration through the native Monday forms.
Perfect.
Is that something you can do?
Yes, I have understand and I can do it, that you are expecting. First of all, inside of Monday we can build a form section, and we can integrate Drop Campaign, MailChimp, and Calendly with the help of third-party tool like Zapier or Make.com. We will use these to integrate our system, and then I will build a, first of all we need to review your current Monday setup. Then we will set up board groups, then main dashboard, check out current review.
Yep, that sounds good. The final thing, which I did not talk about, is that we additionally have to integrate our agreements previously in Zoho were sent out using Zoho, using forms, and then it integrated into Stripe or PayPal. So we're hoping you can also assist us with that. So the goal is we have to be functional this week. We've got to get going like right away. So what we would like to do is Sadie will grant you access so you can get into Monday, and then moving forward, she's going to work with you directly. My involvement will be limited, so you'll be working with Sadie. But really, what we need to know is once she sort of gives you the workflow and you sort of see it, we have to get this done. Like it all has to be done this week. And I don't know if you can do that or not. And the reason being is we were previously working with somebody. They said that they could do a bunch of things, but the reality was they can't. So the reason why we're asking you all these questions is just to confirm that you can, because we're not in a situation, and now because we've wasted so much time, we're really behind. So we're looking for somebody that can actually understand what we need to do, that are capable of what we need to do, and that can pull it off this week. Does that?
Yes, I understand. So don't worry, I can build it. So first of all, I need to connect with Seti and get a invitation of Monday.com. And first, I need to review your current setup. Then I will connect with Seti and let's discuss how can I manage this everything. Because I am using Monday.com last 4 years and I am a certified partner of Monday.com and build 50 plus client project on Upwork and Fiverr. So I hope I can help you in set up the form, board section, dashboard section, and integration like Mailchimp, Drip, Calendly, etc.
Yep, that sounds good, Mohammed. And then the next thing there, what we're hoping you can do as well is do a little bit of training with Sadie as well, so she understands, because she sort of has to maintain it. And then what we'd like to do is utilize you on an as-needed basis after everything is set up. We'd like to utilize you sort of as needed ongoing, so that if we have something complex in the future, that we can do that.
Sure. After set up the everything, I will record a video, or we can conduct a Zoom call with Sadie, and I will describe everything what I have done, and in future I will provide him live support.
Yep, that sounds good, Mohammed. So what we're going to do is Sadie's going to send. So here's the thing. What email do you want us to use? Because Sadie doesn't have access to Upwork. I'm the only one that has access to Upwork. So what email do you want to use? Can you click it to me on Upwork?
Yeah, I will send you my email on Upwork, and you will send me invitation through email.
Okay. So Sadie had sent you an email with the workflow and the diagram and everything. Did you get that?
Yes, I have reviewed everything.
Okay, great. So Sadie's what she's gonna do is she's gonna email you in the next hour. It's probably gonna take her about an hour. It's first thing in the morning here, so we just have to take care of a couple of things. She's gonna email you in the next hour, and she's gonna grant you access to Monday. And then if you can, take a look at it, sort of give us an idea if you think you know how long it's gonna take. We have a pretty good idea. But if you can, and then we'll make sure that we're both a fit. And then if we are and we agree, then we just move forward.
Perfect. After ending this meeting, I will send you an email. Then she will invite me on Monday.com.
So I think what you said, maybe Mohammed, in the email that you have, just email Sadie back the email that you want to use moving forward.
Okay.
So next steps will be you're going to email her whatever email address you want to permanently use moving forward. If you need to communicate with me, you can communicate with me through Upwork. We're going to pay you through Upwork, but your communication with Sadie will be through whatever email address you provide her shortly.
Yeah, it is my email, Kashif, this one. So I will again send you CD, and we will discuss on email. So